Welcome, King Chris. Thank you very much for joining the podcast and making the time.
No problem, anytime.
Anytime. Okay, well, every day I'm going to have you on as a co-host.
Maybe not every day.
Every second day, then that's fine. No, thank you very much. You were just saying before I started recording that you've had a busy day um, recording and editing. Have you? Uh, can you give us a hint on what outfit you might be wearing?
On what outfit I'm wearing in the video I just filmed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I try to bring more variety to my videos. And I try to always see what people enjoy and then mix in new elements, if that makes sense. So a
Yeah.
lot of my videos can seem really random, but it's just me testing out what people like. And then once I find something they really like, I try to use that format and introduce different characters to that format, if that makes sense. So, for example, a while ago, I started this whole like cooking thing with Sanji from One Piece, and
Mm.
he's not actually cooking. It's just very terrible. But anyway, so people really liked it, like just the format of Sanji
Mm-hmm.
cooking, and then I started introducing different characters to the cooking thing. So today I filmed another one of those cooking videos, but I had the two girls from high school DxD, so Rias and Akino, in the cooking thing, and I cannot recommend watching it, and I feel really terrible about
I cannot recommend watching it.
it. No, I cannot.
I just saw one with Zenitsu. I forget who the
Oh,
creator's name is, but I think it was
oh
Cooking with
no.
Sanji with him, and he jumped off a
Oh
building and
no.
landed on his face. And
Oh
um,
yeah. It's what's his name? Holy Pete.
oh, right.
That's his name.
I loved it.
Mhm.
I loved it. I immediately saved the picture of you in that dress. It's now my back. It's my background photo on my phone,
Oh no, please don't
and
turn into another brown Bakugo, please.
hey, hey, we need to have our little kinks. All right, we all have a little kinks. That's mine. That's okay. My wife's okay with it, so am I.
Okay, as long as your wife is okay, then I'm okay. I don't want to cause any marital issues.
You already have. You already have.
Okay. Sorry.
What do you what do you think I'm late for this interview this morning? We just had a massive argument. Who are you talking to this morning? I won't get into it on the podcast. Okay, the next I just want to do some quick fire questions with you to begin.
Sure.
So
Okay.
it's just to get to know you a bit better. And for your fans, you've got so many fans, especially in New Zealand. So we actually do want you here.
Really?
Yeah, you do, big time.
Wow.
I
I
was,
had no idea.
heck yeah, I was talking over I live in a small town that it's
Okay.
mainly old people and,
How many people live in your town?
oh my goodness,
Hmm.
24. No, I'm joking.
What?
No, probably 2,000 people.
Okay, all right. But is that like in some ways not kind of nice? Because
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I guess it has its up and downsides.
Yeah, I mean that's why I created this podcast to talk to someone other than my siblings. You know what I mean?
I got it, yeah.
But no, it is kind of nice. But even the 2,000 people, I spoke to most of them yes over the
Hmm.
past couple of days, and they're all like, "Oh, King Chris, I know him. I love his stuff." So
Really? Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
even
I
even
never
grannies.
I did that's always I never like to think too much about the reach that my videos generate
Hmm.
because it if I think too much about the numbers, I think it's just gonna make me a bit anxious. So I like to just I have to be aware of like my platform and what my videos do online, but I don't want it to influence me in my everyday life or like my creative process too much. So whenever I hear, oh my God, I am from, country X, Y, and Z, and I really love your videos, I'm always shocked because I kind of live in my own little bubble here in Germany, and my friends aren't on social media, so I don't have too much contact to other people on
Hmm.
social media. So whenever I hear that, it's always very flattering and surprising to me.
Yeah. Oh, so when you walk around in your town, you must get noticed, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, that happens. Yes, that happens. But I never expect it to happen. Like
Mm,
whenever it happens, I'm always very surprised, and everybody's always. I've never had like a bad experience, so everybody is always very kind and nice and polite and patient too. So if I'm busy doing something, they always wait until I'm done and then they come over. So I mean, it happens, but it's always a pleasant experience.
right. That must be a German thing to be patient, because I think in New Zealand you'd be mobbed and everyone will try to
Really?
give you their milk. Yeah. uh, okay, yeah. So quick fire questions.
Sure, sure, go
Let's
ahead.
get into that. So, what is your favorite type of music?
Oh my God. I don't know if I can answer these quickly. I'm the type of person who listens to everything.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on my mood
Mm-hmm.
or
Well,
the mood I want to be in.
let's say you're happy or you want to be happy. What do you listen to?
Uh um Probably pop. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cool. All right, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Nice. Favorite type of food?
Any chicken, anything with chicken and sushi and
Ooh.
pizza. Yeah, my favorite foods aren't like the healthiest, but I really like sushi. I think I'm gonna put that at the top.
And that's traditionally German as well, sushi. So that's
Yes, very much.
what's your favorite town that you visited?
Um, my favorite town. Well, the favorite place I've ever been to is an island of Hawaii, and
Ooh,
it's Kauai. It's one of the islands. I think Hawaii has like several islands. It's one of the three biggest. I don't know if
why
they
why
might
Kauai? Why Kauai?
um well, I went there with my family like 10 12, 14 years ago, something like that. And it was beautiful, never left my mind. Like if I ever want to take a vacation, just get away and relax, Kauai would be the place, but I've not been able to take the time to go there yet, unfortunately. But it's beautiful, it's breathtaking. So that'll be the place for me.
Cool. And do you have any travel plans on the horizon?
I do. I do. Next week I'm gonna be in London, which is not too far from here, and then in end of May I'm going to an anime convention in Atlanta in America, and
Ooh,
then end of July I'll be at another one in Washington D.C. in America. Um, so those are so far my travel plans.
mm,
I've been the past few months, I've traveled a lot actually. My girlfriend lives in Brazil, so I was there for a lot of time, actually 3 months. And then I've been to America a few times too. But I would like to see something new. I would really like to go to Japan one day.
mhm.
And it might be on the horizon, but it's not confirmed. And then I would really like to maybe go to Australia or New Zealand.
Amazing, amazing. And then
Mhm.
I've got a couch, um, a
Yeah,
pull-out
for
couch,
couch.
a pull-out
Okay.
couch. So it's quite comfortable, and we live in a
All
tiny
right.
home, so we've got enough room for another person, and
I'll let you
probably
know.
your wardrobe. Yeah, please let me know. That'd be
Yeah.
fine. My wife can go visit her sister in Scotland or something like
Okay,
that.
okay. You're
So,
gonna kick out your wife.
on the topic of your girlfriend,
Mhm.
brown bag girl or your girlfriend?
Oh God. Don't make me answer this live. I'm gonna you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna choose my girlfriend, but Brown Bakugo needs to be stopped. Somebody needs to hold him accountable for and I think he's getting out of control. Like I watch his videos from time to time and I always see myself,
Mm.
like not me physically, but like pictures of me or posters of me in the background of his videos. He doesn't even tag or mention it. So I'm gonna assume it's completely normal to him by now. He doesn't even realize. And then everybody's tagging me in the video. He's like, Chris, like, do you know what's going on here? And I'm like, no, I don't know what's going on here. This is not consensual. So from Barcode he needs to be stopped.
I'm just gonna keep fanning the flames throughout the interview. So that's great. What What's your favorite dance move on the dance floor?
Probably just throwing it back.
Throwing it back. Give me a demonstration.
Like 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 twerking.
Oh, yes.
Is that not an expression
No, no,
in
no.
Australia?
No, it it is actually. That's amazing.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, I just got lots of pictures of you twerking. I just got flustered a little bit. That's fine.
Oh boy.
What is your
Oh no.
favorite your favorite hobby at the moment?
Uh, uh I would really like to get back to doing more sports, playing more music. Um, it's been a lot of work lately. Um, Before I did all of this, I used to play lots of basketball, for example, just be outside a lot. Um, and ever since I got into the whole content creation thing on social media, it's
Hmm.
been a bunch of it's just I kind of get sucked into my work and I don't take the time for myself to just do what I enjoy, like my hobbies.
Mm.
Um, but the weather outside is getting warmer now. I've learned to give myself more time and to have a more balanced like daily schedule. So I think I'm gonna get back to just spending time outside and with my friends and doing different sports. That's usually what I like to do.
Cool. Cool. I mean, you've got a great build. Um, do you, not not in a weird way, but I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
you've got a really good build. Do you work out?
I guess I don't know if that's a hobby, but yeah, I do like to do that. It's
Of
more
course you work out.
like a distraction, it's kind of therapeutic, I think,
Yes.
to just exhaust yourself in the gym.
Hmm.
It helps me clear my mind. I don't really think about anything else but what I'm currently doing there. So I do like to do that. There are days where I don't want to do it. I bet everybody feels like that, but it's just something I want to keep up regularly just because it's helped me maintain um a stable mental health.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm the same. I'm the same for sure. And also a stable mental health, and also the pick dance. It helps me do that as well. Can you do the pick dance?
The pick dance.
The pick. Sorry, like this.
Oh, the peg dance. I cannot do.
You
That is
can't?
really impressive. I don't think I can do that.
I'm
No,
sure. Give it a
I
go.
I haven't. I don't know. I don't think I've developed the upper pec strength for that yet.
I think a video of you doing the pig dance would be a viral video, and I'm just I'll only take half the credit once the video comes out. Okay,
Did you ask Brown Bakugo to do it? I bet he can.
he
Okay,
can,
there you go.
he can make a
There you go.
lot of things on his body dance, and
Okay, okay.
yeah,
I
no,
don't
he
need to
he
know
he did.
that.
he he did it. He did it really well. His arms are freaking huge. They're
And
like
no,
this.
he's really strong. He does go to the gym really regularly, and he cannot just pull himself up. He can even pull his wheelchair up. He can pull humans up. He can do anything. It's really impressive actually.
So pull humans up. That was kind of a. I didn't expect you to say that. Was that? Do you have an
I
example
think
of
I
him?
thought, well, I if he
Did
can pull a wheelchair up, I'm just gonna assume he can pull like a human being up too.
did he pull you up? Is that what you talk?
No, I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
he's ever. No, no, no. But I'm gonna ask him maybe next time we meet. I'm actually gonna see him in Atlanta end of May next
Oh,
month. Yeah, I'll see him in Atlanta. Yeah.
oh, good, good.
Mhm.
Forbidden love strikes again. No, that's
Yeah.
great.
What happens in Atlanta stays in Atlanta.
Now, I think that was 10 questions roughly. Let's just move on.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
that was great though. You did a good job. I mean, you're so freaking popular. You've come. How long has it taken you to get to the point where you are now?
Well, it's very nice of you. I've been doing social media in terms of posting my own content online for about 3 months. But when I do you want me to like review everything from the beginning to
Could
now,
you
give you like a synopsis?
every single video? That'd be great. Did you just say 3 months?
No, 3 years. Did I say
Okay.
months?
You said
3
months.
years.
I
Yeah.
was like,
So
holy crap.
no, I started posting on TikTok beginning of 2020. And I mainly started because uh I used to love the app Vine, which was
Yes.
the 6 second video thing. And everybody was so creative with it, and it was amazing because it was the first time short content was introduced to everybody.
Hmm.
And I thought it was amazing, and I actually wanted to start posting on Vine, but then it got bought up and deleted, and I was devastated. And then when TikTok came on, a friend of mine recommended it to me, and I was first a little hesitant because I thought, this is just trying to copy Vine. I'm not really interested. And all I had seen of TikTok was just people dancing and lip syncing, and it wasn't really my type of humor. But then I got it and I started scrolling, and then I realized, oh wow, this is not actually what it all is. It's people just being free and creative and funny. And then I started posting my own things, which were completely random and unrelated to anime. So very different from what I currently do.
Hmm.
It was just memes, and I did like movie parodies, all kinds of things. And because we were stuck home due to the pandemic, I had a lot of time on my hands. So in the first 8 months of me just posting random videos on TikTok, I got a following of, I think, 50,000 people, which is still a lot. It's a lot of people, but not to the point where I can like quit, because at the time I had a full-time job.
Hmm.
So it wasn't to the extent where I'm just gonna quit my full-time job and then pursue social media.
And was your
Because
full-time
I didn't.
job being a model or a personal trainer or?
My full-time job, I've always had jobs in marketing and social media, and it always had to do with video and video editing. Because I have a degree in directing, which I studied after high school. So I always had my hands in video production, but I never posted my own content online.
Mhm.
And then after 8 months of me posting videos on TikTok, I posted my first anime related video on there. Again, without any intention. It wasn't like my plan, I'm going to post this and then turn this into a thing. It was just something I wanted to post. And then that video got a lot of attention. And I thought, okay, well, that's interesting. I never thought people would be interested in that because it wasn't really a thing yet on TikTok. And then I did it again, and then again, and it got more and more attention. And then the next 3 months, my following jumped from like 50K to 500K, and then from 500 the next month to a million, and then it just skyrocketed to like 5 and 10, and then, but I still had my full-time job,
Mhm.
because again I was just doing this for fun. It was never my ambition to become a content creator. Like in my mind, I knew there were people on YouTube and Instagram who found a way to make money off of this, but for me that was never realistic. And I had a stable income due to my full-time job, so I just, whenever I had time, I did videos for fun, and that was it. But then in Germany, we have this thing called the TikTok Creator Fund, where TikTok pays you per click for your video. And it's not a lot. Like the TikTok Creator Fund is literally like pennies, paid like cents for like thousands of views. But because my videos at the time were um, generating a lot of views with the TikTok fund, I actually earned a lot more than my full time job. And as soon as that paycheck from the TikTok Creator Fund surpassed my full time job money, I quit my job. And it was on May 3rd, one, which is my birthday. So on that day, I quit my job. And then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna, because I know where this full time job leads. I know this is kind of like a dead end thing, but I don't know what possibilities could be there with social media and having my own platform. So I just thought, I can always go back to like social media and doing marketing, but I just want to give this a try because I don't know where this leads, and it's exciting, and it might, open doors that are very unique and kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I went that way, and I've been since that day just trying to maintain it and keep uh growing and reaching out to more people and trying out different stuff. And yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster and a unique experience and journey. But I think I've learned a lot over the past 3 years, and it's been great because I got to meet a lot of funny people, a lot of kind people. I get to do a podcast like yours and talking about this whole journey. So it's opened up a lot of opportunities for me that I didn't think were possible at the time.
This is probably the highlight of your career, I'm sure, is this podcast, wouldn't you say? One of the
It is, yeah.
highlights? Yeah.
No, definitely, yeah. I no, I've been circling this date in on my calendar for months now.
I know, and I'll send you an autograph after this. You were
Thank
talking
you
about
very much.
the
I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to be awkward. Thank you very much.
you were talking about 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, and
Hmm.
you know, I'm about 250 followers, so I'm getting there, and
Hmm.
it won't take long. So I'm on your tail, and when I surpass you, don't be scared or frustrated. Be happy for
do
me. That's all I
you
ask.
do you enjoy what you're doing?
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I
Okay.
mean, and I think you're right. I think that is the key to enjoy what you're doing, and then things go well. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think it's unhealthy to be too focused on numbers,
Mm.
because numbers come and go. Views go up and down, and followers come in bunches, and then they drop off again. So it's not a constant. I think the only constant should be you. So whatever type of energy and enthusiasm you can put into whatever you do, focus on that, because that's going to be the only driving constant in your life.
That's good. That's good advice. And it's funny you brought up Vine, 6 seconds,
Hmm.
because my wife always calls me the 6 second man, and
Oh, really? Oh,
I,
no.
I,
It might be no. She might
not.
just enjoy your short form content on TikTok and social media. I think
She,
that's what she's referring to.
oh, right.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And the nickname is
yeah,
called Vine. No, no, no. All right. No, that's great.
yeah.
So your your neighbors, your
Oh
neighbor
boy.
neighbors are so cool. Um,
Oh yeah, they're very
and
nice.
and your have they ever asked you to move at all?
No, they have not. Despite all the weird and wacky things I do in my garden, they've always been very supportive and nice, and never, you know, looked at me in a weird way. Or, I mean, that they have, but never in a judgmental way, more like curious, I guess. They never heckled me, they never tell me to stop, they never tell me to shut up. It's just they're very pleasant. And I they of course knew me way before I did any of the social media stuff.
Hmm.
um and the neighbors I'm currently talking about are like the one like behind the tree in my garden, like the neighbor boys always in my sometimes in my
Yes.
videos.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I'm currently talking, because we have a bunch of neighbors,
Yeah.
but those are the ones. They've obviously known me for a while as Chris. um but the little kid, his name is Julian, he actually knew of my content on TikTok too. And he was always looking at me, like peeking over the fence, like when I was filming. And he always wanted to be in my videos because he was like actually a big fan of what I was doing. But
Cool.
I never knew how to really include him in my videos, because you know it's yeah, like my videos are always just me in like different costumes and outfits and playing out skits. I didn't know how to introduce him like as a character, I guess. But
Yeah.
then I thought, because people kept asking me, because in my videos you can see all the houses in the background. People kept asking me, what do your neighbors think of everything you do? Because it's really weird and awkward and sometimes very suspicious. And I thought, okay, it would be funny if I actually show them what it's like for me when I film.
Hmm.
And so the first video I ever did with them was just me acting out something funny and then have them look over the fence. And then that kind of like it turned into more of him actually being a part of my videos. And he has a lot of fun with them. And as long as he enjoys being in my videos, I'll gladly include him.
Cool.
Lately, he hasn't been in them because I've been traveling.
Hmm.
I just returned to Germany last Wednesday, and he's currently a bit sick with some flu, so he cannot be in my videos. But rest be assured, I think in the next coming weeks you'll see another appearance of him if
Cool.
he wants.
Yes, please. He's a cool. He's a very handsome boy. He fits in with you very well. I love the photo shoots you've done. It,
Yeah,
it's
he's very
it's
cute.
it's really really cool. So yeah, keep him in there. That's great. And why the hell? There must be political. It has to be
Oh
political.
boy.
Why aren't you verified yet? What the frick is going on?
I think it's a conspiracy. I think I haven't been able to pinpoint exactly what it is. If they're like I don't know what it is. I think they're conspiring against me to try to keep me down, but I'm not gonna
Right.
let them hold me down. I'm just gonna try to keep going.
No, no, it's
And
ridiculous.
one day
It's
it'll happen.
jealousy. I think it's a jealousy thing.
Yeah, you think so?
I think it's jealousy. Yeah, no, because
I've actually so I do want to get verified. And a lot of people even ask me, Chris, this is like just a shtick, right? You could get verified
yeah,
whenever, you just don't want to. But it's not like that. I actually want to get verified. I've talked to people from TikTok about the verification process and if it would be possible. And I mean, the answers I got from them were always kind of disappointing because they never give me an exact reason for why it's not possible. They just tell me, oh, at the moment, unfortunately, your account doesn't meet the criteria to get verified. And then I ask them, okay, what is the criteria to get verified? And then they tell me, they have like a list and they tell me just general things like, oh, it depends on like how frequent you post, how unique your account is, if you're an actual person. And then I told them, well, I do think I meet all this criteria. Can't like, is there nothing you can do? And then they always ghost me. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can do some
I've got pull in the
investigation
I've
and
got pull in the TikTok community. I'm actually close to freaking storming the
okay.
wherever they are because that's ridiculous. Have you ever tried now this is my dog is snoring in the background. This is controversial, but I've heard that dick pics are a really motivating factor. No, no, I'm not even. I can
No
give you an
way.
email address,
Oh
and if you
no.
send a couple of dick pics there,
Yeah,
um,
what's the email? Who's the email on?
it sounds similar to the anime dad at gmail.com. It
Oh,
might,
okay, okay. 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 No, yeah, I'll do. You know what? I'll look into it. Thank
please.
you.
Yeah, no, that is freaking. That is ridiculous. I'm annoyed by that, and yeah, I think the pictures will help. My wife's waking up now, so I'll just
Oh boy.
keep it down. Um, the all right, let's move on. That was
Yeah, yeah, let's yeah.
inappropriate, Chris. I think you should calm down.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. What all right. What is uh what's your top three anime?
My personal
Your personal,
favorite.
yeah.
So for me, it's always going to be Naruto first because it's been the first anime I ever watched. So when I turned on the TV when I was like 8 or 9 years old, it came on like for the first time in Germany, and it was promoted as Japanese cartoon, I think, because they didn't really know what anime was at the time. And then immediately I was addicted. So I literally grew up with Naruto. So it'll always be number one to me personally. And then of course, top three is really hard to pinpoint. I think I'm gonna put One Piece there, and then oh boy, man, there are so many great ones. There's Attack on Titan. There's JoJo's. There's I'm just gonna do JoJo's today, but that number three spot is interchangeable.
That makes sense. And yeah, One Piece is definitely in my top three. Naruto as well. JoJo's I haven't watched yet, which is
Mhm.
disappointing. So I don't.
I can recommend it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. I mean, I see so many cool characters in your videos, and even just that makes me want to watch it more and more. So, um, what one of your favorite characters that you play? My daughters watch Spy Family quite regularly.
Oh, really?
Anya.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute
Uh,
anime.
yeah, Anya. You do it so well, and obviously
Okay.
Anya's mum even better.
Okay.
Well,
The Spy Family has really I never like when I started watching it or heard of it first, I never thought this would be a big part of my content ever. And then uh I don't know, it's a really wholesome and funny anime, so I was there's a lot of potential there to make videos. Um so yeah. I'm definitely excited for the future seasons too.
heck yeah! What's your favorite character to dress up as?
Oh, oh, that's a hard one. It's it's changed a lot since I started. By now, whenever I film a video, I have several hard drives for my PC, and I save every single video project I have, and there are ordered numerically. Is that how you say it? By numbers.
Yes.
And I'm currently on my 1106th video. So over the span of those 1106 videos, I've done a lot of different characters, and I don't know how many different costumes I have. Like what you see here in the background, the little wardrobe, that's
Yeah.
just a fraction of what I have. The rest I had to put down in the basement, and there I have five more of these racks. So I'm in. I need help. It's what I'm trying to say. Like I need help, both like
Men-
therapeutically
Yeah.
and financially. I think.
Ah,
Um,
that's cool, bro. I imagine someone you get like a plumber or an electrician to come down. They have to check out your basement. They'll just be
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
just
like,
go by, just go by. Don't look in that room. Just go left. Just, don't mind that room.
yeah, frick.
Um, my favorite character. So it's changed a lot. When I first started, it was probably Naruto. And then uh Naruto, Kakashi, uh Yor was definitely in there. And then like last year I got my Sanji suit, and I actually had that suit made for me. It's not a costume that I can just buy online. I tried to, but I couldn't find anything. Most of my costumes I bought online. I don't make any of my own costumes. I just order them. But the Sanji suit, I couldn't find anything. And it got me so frustrated because I really wanted to do Sanji, but I didn't want to order like a cheap suit online that's not going to fit me well, and then it's going to look awkward and weird. So I actually went to a tailor here in Munich and got that suit made from scratch just for me, custom fitted and everything. Horribly expensive. I cannot recommend it. And at the time, it was a bad idea because when I first got that costume made, I didn't have this big plan in my head. Oh, I'm gonna get this costume. I'm gonna do a cooking show. I'm gonna drink a bunch of milk. That was never my plan. I just got the suit, and then I had it, and then I was like, okay, the suit looks really great, but what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
And then slowly I figured out ways to do videos with Sanji. But that suit fits me the best out of all the costumes I have, because it is fitted for me, and
Hmm.
it's also the highest quality I have. So I think for now that's probably still my favorite. But I'm getting a bunch of new costumes in the future too, and who knows, maybe if you talk to me in the future again, my answer will have changed.
That's good. All right. No, that sounds incredible. And it does fit you beautifully. You're right about that. I'm going to change my background photo after this to keep your son. But how the heck are you not lactose intolerant after all that milk you've drunk?
I'm just Wait, is that a thing? Can you become lactose intolerant?
I think so. Oh, it's human. Is that you? I don't think.
No, 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 no. Okay, but an actual question that's kind of curious. Can you develop an intolerance for milk?
I think you can. I think you can. Yeah, for sure.
Really?
I think so. We're gonna have to look that up. But I
Isn't
think
it something you're just
born with.
born with? Maybe I just sound incredibly ignorant right now, but I thought it was just something you had or hadn't. and then
It could be the case, but I mean, I think if you drink a certain amount or you haven't drunk, yeah, we'll look that up. That's actually a pressing question.
I might be a good benchmark to test this theory because I do drink a lot of milk. So if I don't develop a lactose intolerance, then I don't think anybody will.
That's actually very true. But your milk's higher quality, but that actually makes sense. It's
Yeah.
unpasteurized milk. I actually I've got two goats and I milk them quite
Wait, do you really?
morning and I seriously do. Yeah, I've got
Oh
like
wow.
70 chickens and two ponies and my goats are male, so that's a little bit
What do
weird.
you have a whole farm?
Yeah. My goats are male that I milk, and it's I'm joking. They're not male. They're female,
Okay.
and
I was actually listening like as if you were.
no,
Okay, never mind.
no, but yeah, no, I do have no. Seriously, I got two goats, 70 chickens, two ponies. We
Wow.
got 5 acres here in the bush. And yeah, milk my goat, and
Why
we
do you
drink.
have so many chickens?
Um,
Like compared to all the other animals I have, the number 70 stands out a little.
I'm a chicken hoarder, and I no, I don't
Did you
know.
start out with two and then it just got out of control?
I'm not even joking. It's our first property that we've owned, and then I got quite
Mhm.
excited, and then because chickens are so easy to look after, and they give us so many eggs, so
Hmm.
that's why I have that many chickens, and the nature of our relationship will be confidential, but it's yeah, no, it's I, I'm a chicken man, that's for sure. Um,
That's a lot of eggs.
it is a lot of eggs. It
Do
is a lot of
you,
eggs.
what do you do with the excess eggs?
We
Do you give
sell
them
we
away?
sell
Oh,
eggs,
okay. Okay.
um, and we eat a lot of eggs. As you can see from the pig dance,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
there you
protein
go.
is needed for these babies to move. So, but yeah, I do love eggs,
Okay.
yeah, but we as I say we live in the bush, so there's deer roaring around us this morning. You go outside, you hear a deer roaring, and it's a very special place to live.
Have you been in New Zealand all your life?
No, my accent is the South African accent. I've been here like 13 years, and my wife is from
Mhm.
Scotland, so it's a
Mm.
combination of. I got married over there in a kilt, and
Damn.
yeah, and that's how I got my first STD because it was a higher kilt, and they
Oh
told me to
my
go to
God.
told me to go to Scotsman, but that was an issue in a higher kilt. um, all right, back to you. A couple more questions to go.
Right, yeah.
um, threw me off there. Let, could you say for us, so I can clip it and save it as my ringtone?
Mhm,
Hi, I'm King Chris or King Christian, and welcome to the
mhm.
Anime Dad podcast.
Hi, I'm King Chris, and welcome to the Anime Dad podcast.
Chills, literal chills.
You're
Can you
very
say
welcome.
can you say my name, Riley, as well?
um, Hi, I'm King Chris, and no, wait. Hi, I'm King Chris, and welcome to Riley's Anime Dad podcast.
All right. All right. We can end the
Oh
podcast
boy.
there. No, I'm
Okay.
joking. So, the
This is
nature
all you came here for.
that's seriously, that literally got everything I need right now. Um, your the nature of your relationship with Brown Bakugo, is it purely physical or is there some intellect there?
It's I first met him last year at my first ever anime convention. This anime convention in Washington D.C. reached out to me beginning of 2021 or end of 2020, and they just proposed this idea. Hey, have you ever been to an anime convention? At the time, I haven't. I had heard of stuff like Comic Con, but I never uh I was curious of going there because I had seen other people go there and have a lot of fun, but I never thought people would be interested in seeing me there. And they reached out to me and they were they just said, "Hey, we're in Washington D.C. and we would fly you out. We would have this whole event here, and we're gonna take care of you." And I I was scared because I had never been to an anime convention. Also, going abroad and being part of the event, not just a guest, but like actually like having to do stuff there, very foreign to me. I've never done anything like it. And it also goes kind of against my nature because I'm very introverted usually. I stick to myself a lot and I don't really go out and talk to many people.
Hmm.
But I said yes. And then they told me we're also going to have another content creator there who's going to, we're kind of building up this like social media thing for conventions. So we're going to have you and another content creator. You might know him. His name is Brown Bakugo. And at the time, I didn't know the name,
Hmm.
but then I looked up his videos. And then his videos also didn't really I didn't recognize them, but then I heard his voice and like the funny like skits he did with like voice impressions for My Hero Academia, and then it like clicked for me, and I was like, oh my god, it's him, because people would use his voice and then do little animation cartoons on TikTok, and those cartoons always blew up and were super popular. And I thought, oh, these are just like these are just like other voice actors. I didn't know it was just literally just him. And then I met him in Washington. Him and his girlfriend. They are incredibly nice, really funny, very talented, both of them. And I had a great time with them over the weekend, and we stayed in contact ever since. Um, they of course live very far away from me. I'm in Germany, they are in San Diego. But I got to see them again in January because I was in Los Angeles for a convention, and I spent like a whole 10 days in LA, and they actually came to the convention, and then they came again just to see me, and then we filmed some videos. And
Mm.
then yeah, so it's been uh he is one of the few people I actually talk to regularly and consider a friend, because
Mm.
I said before I keep my social circle very very small, and just not necessarily on purpose, but that's just the kind of person I am. It takes a lot for me to consider somebody a friend. I just I don't warm up to people very quick. But I've known him now for almost a year. It'll be a year in July again, and I'm looking forward to seeing him again end of May. It'll be
Oh,
really funny.
that's great. Well, and love knows no boundaries, no matter how far you are away.
True. Yes.
And your 1 year anniversary, I'll send you guys some flowers. And another thing, being being you don't have to ask me
Okay.
to join your friend circle. I know even though it's
Right.
small,
Right.
I will just do that. I'll just be involved, and you don't have to
Have you
ask me.
ever
Huh?
I don't know how much time you have, but have you ever thought about going, abroad and visiting one of those conventions in the future, or is that
Heck
not on
yeah.
the
Heck
horizon?
yeah. Later this year, me and my girl, I promised her I was going to go to Japan. So I promised her that.
Wow,
So I'm going to take, she's 6. I've got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, but she always wanted to go to Japan, my six year
that's
old.
exciting.
And I promised her we need to go. So we've been planning that trip for a while. But I will go to America soon. Jose Brown Bakugo did say he's going to come visit me. So I'm holding him to that. I've booked his ticket already without his
Oh God.
knowledge.
Oh no.
And yeah, so there's a lot of exciting things on the horizon, is all I'm going to say. But um,
Okay. Okay.
but yeah, I'll take that as an invitation to come stay on your couch in Germany.
Yes. No,
Because
actually, if you are ever here,
yeah,
you're more than welcome to.
oh, I'm going to clip that as well. That's my
Hmm.
ringtone too. So thank you very much. Um, Okay, good. Final thing to do, a bit of an improv scene,
Okay.
cooking with Sanji.
Oh boy.
I'll be Brown Bakugo. I'll be
Hmm.
Jose.
Hmm.
And you
Interesting
you can,
choice.
it is an interesting choice. It is an interesting
Uh-huh.
choice. But and he's a 10, I'm about a 4, so it won't necessarily play off. But let's go. You started us off saying welcome to Cooking with Sanji, and yeah, give it a go.
Okay. Welcome to Cooking with Sanji. Today with my good friend slash boyfriend, Brown Bakugo.
Thank you for having me. My accent has changed overnight, and I now have
You sound
perfected
a lot
sexy.
more South African. Is that where the accent is from?
That is, but it's just one of the characters I'm using, and
Right. Right.
just I've brought 3 gallons of premium brown Bakugo milk for this
That's
section.
wait, that's a lot of milk. How long did you work on like getting all that
You just told
together?
me I was on the last 20 minutes, so it's been 20 minutes,
So
and
in 20 minutes, you've been able to.
when you're in the proximity, Chris, as brown Bakugo, when you're in the proximity, I just need to get a whiff of your scent,
Ew.
and that's not. Come on, that's and
That actually sounds like him.
that's pretty good. Yeah, no, I think I could probably cosplay as Brown Bakugo. Have you ever thought of doing that, cosplaying as Brown Bakugo? You
Oh
just need
my
to
god,
check
that
on a.
would be so funny. I've not thought of that. You are an idea machine. You know what?
I'm
He
on your.
should cosplay me and I should cosplay him.
Yes,
I think that would be the
please.
move.
I
That'd be so
I'll
funny.
send you my account details, and I'm now on your payroll.
Okay, please do because it's like honestly the hardest part about making videos is not filming or editing, it's coming up with new ideas. So ideas that
Hmm,
are just spontaneous and funny, they are golden because by now it's kind of turned into a job for me to come up with ideas, and
yeah.
I'm still not very good at it. But whenever I meet somebody who's just like funny and like outgoing and free
Handsome.
spirited,
Yeah.
handsome,
Yeah.
and um,
Hmm.
well, you're married, but
Not for long.
like
Uh, no, that's great. You are very good at it, obviously. So, all right. So I'm gonna before we finish, I'll list a couple ideas off. So yeah, you dressed as Brown Bakugo, Brown Bakugo dressed as you.
yes,
That's
I
one.
love that idea.
You shirtless doing a TikTok dance. Um,
Ah, like that's
yeah,
okay.
no, that's another one. Third
Hmm.
one. Um, uh, most of these involve you being shirtless, but
It's okay.
uh, you
It's very specific. I don't like.
specific. Yeah. All right. You in the rain, looking into the camera,
I don't.
eating an ice cream with your feet, and then you look up,
So
and I'm there,
wait a
and
minute.
what? Yeah.
How
And,
have you thought about this
no,
beforehand, or
it's
is this all just off the top of your head?
off the top of my head. I told you I'm a creative
Okay.
man, and you are wearing
Okay.
like a silk,
Oh,
like a very silk see-through,
wait.
like top.
It has to be see through.
No, I'm sure you can get a custom made from that Sanji guy, and yeah, silk see-through, um, and that's all you're wearing, and
Okay.
but I think is there a section in TikTok where you can make it R-rated, or is it?
I I don't think I think that would have to go on a different website
All right.
in that case.
Have you got an OnlyFans?
No, I do not know. It's been proposed to me the idea,
I'll propose to you.
but but
Sorry.
I've I don't know. No, not yet. No. I don't think I ever will. I think I'll just stay right on the edge of like being, you know, family friendly enough to be on TikTok, but not really. So like right there is where
The
I
sweet spot.
stand. Mhm.
I'll
The
give you the
sweet spot
opportunity.
of like about to get banned. That's where I am.
I'll give the opportunity now to. This is how we're going to go viral. This is how I'm going to up my followers to about 50,000.
Okay. Okay.
Opportunity
Okay.
right now to announce your OnlyFans,
Oh my god.
um and then I'll.
I don't think you can talk about OnlyFans on TikTok.
Oh
I'm not
really?
sure. I don't think you can. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. Well,
I think
stuff those guys. They won't even verify you. We can do whatever we
yeah,
want.
you know what? You might be right with that. Yeah, because YouTube did. YouTube did.
Mm.
YouTube is very nice to me, but Instagram and TikTok, they have some sort of grudge against me, and I don't really know what it is because I am always very nice to them.
Mm.
I've actually met a few people from TikTok, and here in Germany, and they are incredibly friendly and welcoming. And but that verification team, I need to have an earnest talk with them.
Completely, completely. Well, we love you. Like I said, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
No problem.
This podcast being the highlight of your career is special to me. It means a lot to me, and you are. I'm a big fan of yours. My daughter, my oldest daughter is a big fan of yours as well. Your clean
Oh,
content.
that's very nice.
She really is. She's sleeping right now as well, but I really appreciate you coming on, and
Maybe
yeah,
next time me and Jose can come on the podcast as a duo at the same time, and we
you and
can do
Jose
like a.
could come on the podcast.
Oh God.
No, I didn't finish my sentence. On the
Oh, sorry.
podcast as a duo. That's actually a good idea because you guys, how's your chemistry in person? You guys must be fire together.
I I've never thought about it. I just like him. I feel comfortable around him. So
All right,
no.
good, good. I know, no, thank you very much, Chris. I love you. And maybe could you could you say one last thing for me before we finish?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Could you say I love you, Reilly?
I love you, Reilly.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. I'll end the
Thank you so
podcast
much
there.
for having me.